Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Vickie with VJ Designs. I went ahead and finished the flip-flop journal I was making for a little girl, and thought I would just show you what I did. So this is Thanksgiving evening. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I know by the time you see this, it'll be over, but happy Thanksgiving weekend. And I hope you had a wonderful day with family, friends, whoever, and just had a heart full of thankfulness. I know I did. Okay, this is the flip-flop journal that I made a little bit different than the last one. Now I just took this ribbon and wrapped it around twice for closure. It's the front. I made this one, instead of with envelopes, I made it with cardstock, the base. So this is the inside pocket. The theme in this book is books, library, reading, and the secondary theme is horses, because she loves horses. This is the tag that goes in the front, and I put this little sticker here so she can write her name. And I really tried to get colors that coordinated with these pictures. Again, this digital is from Forest Paths Digitals. So cute. And then what I did is I incorporated some coloring pictures in here that I got from Free Digitals. So I have these in here, several of them. Over here, I did this little embellishment, and I left a pocket here for a couple little tickets. And a little cutout there of books. I love these pictures with the horses. They're just very sweet. My cat, you can hear my cat talks. He's wanting my attention because Mama has ignored him a lot of the day. Just a minute, honey. So I just put something up here for her to write on. This was a die cut, and I put blue paper behind it to strengthen a little bit, and I thought the blue kind of made it look like it was at nighttime. And here's the tag that I made for it. I love this. I got some free digitals, or free clip art too, from the internet. That's one of the pictures I got. It was so cute. And there's journaling card. I like putting index cards on a lot of my journaling cards and tags because it just strengthens them. Plus it gives you straight lines to write on if you care about that. So here's the center of that signature, and I made like a double pocket here. Just put a couple of these little deals, and this has lined paper on the back of these. And I took this card that I was going to make a card. Ended up doing it again, and so I had this. So I just decided to put that in there for her to write in, because you can't really journal on this paper here. And then this is a tag, free digital I got off of Pinterest. It was either Pinterest or, I forget the name of the other. There's another site you can get images from. And here's another one of those cute little horse pictures. The little girl, so sweet. And I just put part of this index card in here. This is from Tim Holtz pack of ephemera. So I used this frame horse as a pocket. And then this is a piece of ephemera that came out of, I believe, Simple Stories. The book, what do you call those? Anyway, book card here. This is off of Bitty Penny's paper, and it's pretty sturdy cardstock. So I just made a, since it says library card, I just left that and left the back for writing, and just put that in there. Okay, so this is the only one I left undone because I wanted to show you how I did this in case you've never done this before. This I'm making a hidden journaling spot. So I put this coloring image on here. Then I have this index card that will fit down in here like this. And then I made this top to go across the top. And so what you do is you take, I took 3 pieces, cut 3 strips of cardstock and glued them together. And you glue that to the top of this piece. Whatever it is you want to put up here at the top. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Sorry, I know I'm off screen. So I glued that to the top on the back. So it gives a little lip here, a little lift. You don't want too much of a lift. So then I just take this and glue it to the top of this card. And I made sure that this, because what this is going to be is, I put title and a line for her to write, title of a book that she read. And then I'm going to enclose these stars, stickers. So she can take a star sticker and put it on there whenever she reads a book. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this right here across the top. And this needs to come down just so it's even with the top of what you're putting in there. Okay, and then when this comes down in here like this, you just kind of lift that and it just kind of slides over the top. So you can't tell that there's anything in there. I think that's so cool. I learned this from Shell at Ramblin' Crafter, and she's really not doing videos right now, but I learned a lot from her when I was learning how to make videos and that. So now what I'm going to do is just glue this right down to the page. Okay. And just like that. And so now all she has to do is lift that out of there and put it back in just like that. So cute. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and put these down inside. If I can get them in there. Maybe not. I think that is just slightly too wide. So I will cut off part of this cellophane on here. Hopefully that'll fit, yeah. So then she'll see those stars when she opens it up. She'll know what that's for. Of course, I will show her mom the book first. So she'll know that's there. Okay, so here's the back page of that, and this is the end of the first signature. So this is where it's glued to the second signature. And so I put another coloring page on here, and you flip it, and now we're in the second signature. So here's the first page. Aren't these digitals just beautiful? I just love them. So here I took one of those glycine bags. I believe I put one of these in my last journal I did. And I made a bookmark. Put in here. And then I just, instead of cutting it off and gluing it, I just flipped it up and made a pocket. And just decorated a little bit. And then I made another little tag. Fits in there like that. Okay, and on this page I took that, one of those horse pictures, and just ripped it out, made a pocket. And made this journaling card. Pretty plain, you know, simple. It's on a index card. So here's another one of those pictures that I just cut out and mounted on this page. I put this little pocket down here. And then I got these images also from Free Digital online. So I made this little library card here to put in here. Another coloring page. Little pocket here with a book image. And then this was also out of Tim Holtz ephemera pack. So I just made this journaling card to put in here. I love all these colors. It's so colorful. And on this page here, I had a napkin that I thought the colors went really well. These napkins I got from a store called Home Goods that we have. I love that store. I don't know if you have it, but it's amazing. Their prices are really awesome. And they have the neatest stuff in there. And I found one of my very favorite coffee syrup in there too, by the way. They have this whole, like, a gourmet section of foods and all that kind of stuff. And they have coffee. They have a lot of coffee syrups in there. And one of them is dulce de leche. And my daughter-in-law actually took me to Home Goods when I was in Phoenix visiting. And I hadn't even ever been to the one here in Billings. And it had been here for, like, I don't know, 3 years. I just never went. And I said, oh yeah, I'm going there as soon as I get home. Which I did. But anyway, I just tore this part out and I glued it on with a glue stick. And I put another little piece that was torn over here. This is for Bitty Penny's paper. And I just put an index card on the back so she could write on it. I thought that went in here really well. And then just rip that out and put it on there. And this is the center of this signature. So what I did here is I just put a sticker here. Made this cute little tag. And this was also a free digital that I got off Pinterest, I think. And just put, I reinforced the hole. Instead of using an eyelet, I punched out that little flower and then punched it again, so it would reinforce that hole, make it a little bit stronger. And then what I did was include some stickers in here so she can decorate. When I was, well, actually, I was married. It was years ago, a couple years after I married my husband. I had gotten this little notebook to keep, I think it was my prayer requests and stuff like that in. But anyway, I got into stickers. My kids were younger, and I had stickers, gotten stickers for them or my daughter or somebody. And so I started using them, and I had that whole notebook covered with stickers. Okay, so here I just put this little picture. I thought that was so cute. And then I made this little scrappy notebook here that she could write on. A lot of times I make them so that you can take them out, but I just glued this one in. Here's another one of those sweet pictures. It's so cute. And then I took one of these and I made a little paper clip out of it. Just put this word read on there out of Tim's book. And then made this little sleeve on the back. It's like, I don't know. It's like corrugated crepe paper or something. I have a whole roll of it. Then I put this paper in here that I had. Didn't really need to because you can write on here, but I like to put something underneath that paper clip. So here's the back page of that. So cute. And then this is the pocket I made back here and the tag. And this was in Tim's ephemera pack also. And it looks like a little stamp. So I just put that on there because I stapled. And then I covered the back staples with washi tape. Make sure she didn't cut her fingers or anything. And then this was also in Tim's pack. So I put this in here right on the back. This is the back. So cute. Then you flip it again, and this is the middle signature. Remember, we had a W. So there's the first signature, second signature, and then when you flip it, you get the third signature. So here's the pocket on the inside, and I had this, this was cut out of masterboard. And I put this sticker on here and just backed it with some cardstock. Trying to remember if this was out of Tim's pack too. I think it was. So here's another one of those pictures. Then I made a pocket here out of this one. So cute. A tuck spot pocket. put this word, and then I had one of these layaway ticket things from a digital, and just decorated it a little. Another coloring page. It's cute. These tree houses in the forest are just so enchanting. They're just, I just love it. And then I was going through these sticker books that I have from Simple Stories, and I found these look like typewriter keys. So I put books are fun. So this is the middle of the third signature, and this is where I typically put my charms. So in the middle of this one, I put this, and I had this little piece of ephemera. I cut it out. It's a book. And so I just folded it, and part of the spine, I folded over. I put this key on here, and then left part of the string underneath, and I put that underneath the spine and glued it. So this will hang down over that. So I thought that made pretty cute little charms for the middle of the signature. And then this came out of Simple Stories ephemera pack. And so I just made this little tag. Again, I stapled this on here. So I covered it with a flower punch, put one on the back to cover it. These stickers were out of the Simple Stories book. And then I also put some butterfly stickers in here so she can decorate, you know, these wherever she wants to put them. But anyway, this one, I love this picture. So sweet. This is a napkin, another napkin that I had, and had this scalloped edge. So I put a piece of cardstock behind it, glued it on. I think I just used my glue stick, and then I cut around it. So this would be sturdy. And then put another one of these postcard ephemera in here. There's another coloring page. And there's the back of that page. And this is really cute too. I love this picture. So then I made a library card envelope. It's a library envelope here. And then took one of those library cards, put in there, and just decorated it up a little bit. So this is the back of the third signature. And you flip it over, and you're at the front again. So there is the first. I have to make one more of these. And so I will take you along with me when I make that one too. So this turned out really cute, I thought. Let me know what you think. I think I maybe wrapped it around too many times. Oh, and the other thing I did too was I added this lace on the edge of each of the signatures. So just to cover up those ends. Okay, so here is the flip-flop journal made with cardstock, and it is way easier. I think from now on when I make them, I will make them like this instead of with the envelopes. For one thing, they are sturdier, and that was a terrible job. I shouldn't have wound it around there 3 times, I think. Anyway, makes it sturdier. Come on, Vickie, you can do this. Okay. Well, that'll have to do for right now. But thank you for stopping by, spending time with me, and please let me know what you think, and if you would try one of these. If you want to try it and do the next one along with me, let me know. You kind of know now what you need. I didn't do step by step. Last time I said, you know, I might go through and do the ephemera with you, but I know a lot of people just like to see the finished product. So with this one, I just went ahead and finished it. And so I would be very interested in knowing what you think. And leave me a comment, please, and a like. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.